Howdy, howdy, hi, everybody. Question for you. What do you get when you cross the 4th of July weekend in America with a whole bunch of hot dogs, a whole bunch of barbecues, a whole bunch of friends, a whole bunch of margaritas, a whole bunch of beers, and a World of Warships enthusiast? It's not the Bogatyr. It's this. So this is what happens when I play too much. I can't believe it. I actually spent real money, 70 something bucks on this boat. 70 something bucks. My God, man. That's 2 tanks of gas. Anyway, I got it. So, well, let's get into it. This is the Tier 9 Georgia premium ship. I happen to have a 10-point captain in reserve. Thank God, because the ship really does need it. Let's get into what this ship is all about. Yep, she's only got 6 guns, but they're big, and they're quite accurate. So you can see the modules there. There are no upgrades. You cannot upgrade the main battery, the hull, the fire control system, or the engine. There are upgrades down here. We'll get into that. Okay, these are what come with the ship. You've got, of course, your repair, your hit point repair, your spotter plane, and of all things, an engine boost. Now the number that you have is stock is less than this. This ship is, I modified it a few minutes ago. But let's take a look in the upgrade slots. In the first slot, you have these 4 to choose from. I went with Main Armaments Mod 1. And the reason is because I don't want to lose a turret. If I lose a turret, I lose 33% of my hitting power. So that's not good. And I know I'm going to get hit. This one is a no-brainer. Damage Control System Mod 1. The only way you're going to lose steering or propulsion is if you get a torpedo hit right in the rear end, so I don't go for anything else but that Mod 1. Those are the options for the third slot. I went with secondary battery. I don't want to get within secondary range with this ship, and I'm going to show you why in a few minutes. She's as big as a battleship, but you don't really want to drive her like one, and you'll see why. In the fourth slot, I went with Propulsion Mod 2. There are some other choices, but this ship is soft, real soft, and as a result, you're really going to want to use your rudder and your propulsion and stay at range and use islands to your advantage, or you're going to get pulverized. In the next slot, I went with Concealment System, because I don't want them spotting me too soon. Which is kind of, it's not the smartest way to go. I mean, yeah, it sounds good to hear it, but the moment you fire your guns, basically everybody knows where you're at. And then in the last slot, I went with Artillery Plotting Room because I want the dispersion to get whittled down. It's already an accurate ship, but with all the dispersion down, I got this thing down to below 200 meters of dispersion at max range. So let's look at her armor. You can see her guns there are pretty well armored, but not necessarily on the top. Long range fire, I'm gonna lose a turret. Now there's the Citadel, and it might look good, but it's pretty darn big, and it's not as well armed as it looks. The ship is a little soft. Actually, it's a lot soft. On top of that, you've got a little more armor, but only like 38 on the top. My goodness. That's not much. The plunging fire is going to get you into trouble. And then, of course, you've got your superstructure and your plates, which are only like 32 millimeters. Definitely not much. Your survivability is not bad. Some are worse, some are better. Your artillery, you've got your 6 guns at 457 millimeters. Wow. I mean, wow. Those are big guns. Yeah. And look at these numbers. Reload time of 26 seconds. Excellent. 180-degree turret time, 38.3 seconds. It's excellent, but of course that's buffed because of the upgrades that I did. Your maximum dispersion. I think bone stock it's like 225. I got it down to 193. Look at that. 43% chance of starting fires if you're using high explosive shells. That's almost as good as the Texas. That's outstanding. But if you land a good AP salvo, you're going to do 15,750. Your HE is not going to do much more. And they're fairly slow moving, so you're going to be able to shoot over islands. And you're going to want to use islands. With the secondary buff, I got it up to 9-kilometer range, which is good, especially if there's a destroyer nearby. If a destroyer scores a hit on you with the armor this thing has, you're in trouble. They are good-looking guns, though. Firing range, 20 kilometers. Now, our AA is mediocre. Long range, you can see action zones about 3.5 to 5.8. But that's just long range. When you start looking at the medium and short range, you'll see that all of a sudden you get a lot more firepower. 1.5 to 3.5 and 0.1 to 1.5. So enemy aircraft will probably start feeling your AA fire when they get to within 3.5 kilometers. Now that's a really good speed, 33 knots, and you're going to want it. And a 16.5 second rudder shift. Thank God, you're going to want it. Now our concealment, you can see there, 14.8 by sea, 10.2 by air is really good considering that her guns have a 20-kilometer range. But realize once you fire your guns, everybody's going to know where you are at. Oh, I can't believe I bought this darn thing. Well, let's see what I can do for exterior here. Oh, captain skills, I forgot. Yes, that 10-point captain came in real handy. As the ship is just so soft, you're going to need this captain skill to do anything. Turret rotation. Without this, the turrets aren't going to keep up with your rudder. They're struggling as it is. Adrenaline rush. I got that out of nervousness. I know that this thing is soft and I like to charge in. It's kind of dumb on a soft ship. So I went with adrenaline rush. Superintendent is what boosted my upgrades. And when I get a couple more points, I'll go with fire prevention. I'll fit the ship the way you play. Oh, what was I thinking? Much better. She comes with permanent camo, which is nice. Signals. Well, she's fast, but I'm going to make her a little faster. Gonna save some money. Give her a little bit more XP. And I'm going to increase my chances of starting fires using my high explosive shells. That should do it. Yeah, let's get into this. Let's see what she can do. You almost want to treat this ship as if it were a lightweight battle cruiser, not a heavy battleship, because you're going to get hurt. You want to stay fairly well angled and use those islands. Don't be the tip of the spear in this ship. You'll get creamed. An enemy destroyer will spot you, and the enemy big boys will pound you to dust. So you've all seen this map before. What you're seeing here is a replay of the second battle that I had in this ship. The first battle was just too boring. No way was I going to show that thing. And battleship replays are boring enough as it is. Let me zip ahead a bit in the video. Boop. A little more. A little more. You can see I'm already up to fast. A little more. So I did send up my spotter airplane, hoping that I could spot. I was hoping to get a destroyer over here that could charge out ahead and spot for me, but without him, I've got to use this airplane. You'll also notice I'm hugging that damn island. Alright. Got high explosive loaded. Well, alright, I'll go ahead and try that. He was broadside to me. A little further away, but he's broadside. Oh, that wasn't enough lead. Darn it. Well, okay, I'll focus on this cruiser. He's more lightly armored, and he's shooting at me. Look at that. I've already lost like 10% of my health. Wow. Wow. My shells come plunging down quickly. So I do slow down. I still stay a little bit angled. I want to be able to duck behind this island in a hurry if I have to. That's a little too much. I'm going to back up. Okay, secondaries are doing their job. Get my rudder over. "15-second reload, I think." No, 23-second. Still, oh yeah, 26. Still, that's really good. Wow, that guy took off in a hurry. Well, I'm not going to get another shot at him, but... Hello? Okay, he's angled toward me. But as long as he's not shooting at me, I can just go to town. God, look at my secondaries. Holy mackerel. Those secondaries are almost Massachusetts B secondaries. I can understand why some of the community contributors went with the secondary build. Most of them said, no, don't do that, because you don't want to be that close. But a couple of them who like to push in closer, they did it. They went for a secondary build. Okay, so I went over to armor piercing. This is an armor piercing salvo. Oh yeah, 11,971 damage. I'll take that any day. My secondaries are still ripping into this guy. So now I'm moving forward. That should do it. Yes. All right. Now, I got a cruiser up there and I really want to take him on. So I hit my engine boost. And I'm going to use that big old tall island in front of me to help me out here. Okay, he's broadside. I'll give it a whirl. That probably was not enough lead. No, it was not enough lead. I'm not accustomed to slow guns. Or slow shells. Okay, bud. You're next. Well, I got a couple shells around that island. Gonna slow down just a bit, give my guns a chance to reload. You want to use these islands. Don't just show your broadside, even to a cruiser. Okay, here we go. Secondary's opening up on him. That should do it. You see how accurate that was? Holy mackerel. The accuracy of these guns are just incredible. Oh, man. I don't know if it was worth 80 bucks. Jiminy Christmas. That's 80 bucks I'll never get back. But it is a lot of fun. Just got to learn to play it right. I should stick to horseshoes. Well, guys, there's the Georgia. That's my take on what this ship can do. Thank you so very much for watching, guys. You guys take care, stay safe, and have fun. Bye-bye.